Hey guys, how are you? Sorry for two things. One, I look like shit because I don't care. Because this video is about what I'm saying, not how I'm saying or what I look like. And the other thing is that I'm sorry, but I would do anything for these. Anything. No, I'm joking, but they're good. Anyway, so you know how I don't know if you saw these videos, but as soon as I read even just the titles without clicking on any of them, it they they are disinformation agent put out videos. They pretend that they are targeted people, and they call themselves the chosen ones, or they pretend that they are giving advice to the chosen ones, as in God chose them for a special purpose. My God, so nice, so romantic. And so this is how they're trying to discredit people from taking your attention from your subject of human experimentation. You are being shot with military weapons. You are being infected with biowarfare, which is also a weapon of mass destruction. And you're being tortured as like an animal by Nazis. But in order for you to forget that, they started to make videos like you are the chosen ones. And so these guys who are obviously gang stalkers or just people with issues for money, obviously, they make videos. You are being gang stalked because you are special. You are being gang stalked because God chose you for a better purpose. When people don't like you, it's not because of you. It's because God has a special purpose. It's because you are descendant of fucking Jesus. Yes, bro. Thank you for your service. Thank you. Thank you. But in reality, what they are talking about is there is a chemical. It's called a morgellon. It's a chemical, half hybrid, half chemical, half living organism, and they infect you with it, or microchips, whichever they use, or they can even use smart dust. They infect you with that. They put it into your back of your spine, in the back of your neck. Maybe you eat something, you swallow it, and with microwave radiation, they can move it anywhere in your body, and it finds its way into the back of your spine. And once it's there, it completely can take over your thinking, your beliefs, your thought pattern, anything and everything. So that's kind of they do that to me, but I know myself really well, so I can literally feel when someone is thinking in my head. I can feel obviously the pain in my back, and there's like a huge burn mark because they did this so many times that it's really painful when I can't speak coherently, like now when I slur some words, or when thinking like now. My spine is basically the nerves are damaged, but there is something there that keeps pressing onto them, that it's being moved, and that's how they take over you. So I'm sorry to say this, but you're not special. You are just a subject of human experimentation. How they can connect you to a wireless network that doesn't exist yet. How can they put you on a cloud? How can they control your thoughts, your beliefs, how you act, where you go? I didn't realize, but they played with me for so long. I mean, I never done anything bad. I never hurt anyone. I never done anything right because I'm a good person. So you cannot mind control a lot. You can make me angry, or you can humiliate me, or you can cause me pain, but that's about it, right? So I never done anything, but sometimes I realize I'm going into direction that I didn't want to go, and I was just thinking, why, like, it's a strange feeling. It's like you, but not you. And when you know this technology and when you know these methods, then you know that someone is in your head. But when I say in your head, it means that there's a chip in the back of your neck. I even have a lump here, actually. Someone can sense you. Someone can connect to you. They know where you go, what you're gonna think. They know, fuck me, what you see, what you hear, all of that. And they don't want you to know these details. That's why they made up this information bullshit about the chosen one, that you're special, you're being gangster because you're so special, right? Because if you start to believe in that, then you're just like, oh, okay, it just means that I'm special, and you forget that all of this, and you're still gonna suffer. Only they numb you to the pain, or not the pain, but numb you from comprehending the pain and understanding why you have a pain and what is causing it and who causing it. Instead, just the good old mind control with religion. You just gonna every time something happens to you, your brain will be trained automatically to jump into the conclusion, ah, it's just because I'm special, it's God. Okay, God, torture me, please, torture me even more. I believe you. It's fine because whatever the fuck in my next life I get to be a butterfly or whatever, I don't know. Or I'm Jesus' million cousin or whatever. Can you see the con there? Do you think that, when you see a military, like a soldier, a Navy SEAL, an Air Force guy, do you fucking think they believe in this bullshit? Do you think when they want to get something done, when they try to achieve something, they pray to fucking Jesus? Or they go like, maybe it's for a higher purpose, or if I just believe hard enough, that I think I can do that. No. They stick to the fact, they stick to the science, they get a fucking gun, and they get their shit done. That's how you move forward. But this bullshit, this mind control, this illusion of they giving you comfort, when in reality they just like, I'm Jesus, but you keep suffering and just don't speak about it, right? Because every time you're like, I don't know, being gang stalked or being microwave, like my back is being microwave now, even though I'm just laying in bed. If I believed those motherfuckers, I would be just like, okay, I'm in pain, but it's for God's plan. Also, and also I'm a chosen one, so it's just because I'm special. So I'm just gonna go like this, put my two hands together, and I'm just gonna pray to Jesus, and everything's gonna be fine. Meanwhile, they are doing experimentation on you. Meanwhile, they're earning money. Meanwhile, they're training spies and little gang stalkers on you. Everything that they do, everything you feel, it's for a purpose. They are orders and they are payments before anything gets done to you. So when you feel a pain in your back and you are targeted, you should know that there was a payment before and there was an order. Someone gave that order. There was a communication channel between the person who gave the order and between the person who do your torture. And there was a payment that happened online, which means there is a transaction data somewhere out there in GCHQ or NSA database about your torture. That's what you should think of about every time you're being harassed. Not that you are fucking special. Yeah, you are special because you are strong. You know why you're special? Not because of some bullshit religion or God. You are special because there is a concentrated group effort to take you down, to use you, to restrict you, and you're still standing. And you're still fighting. That's why you're special. Not because fucking God chose you for some bullshit reason. I know it's not a popular opinion, especially in countries like that are really religious, like the U.S. Or even in Europe, smaller towns or small islands. Religion. Where you see, every time I see religion, my brain jumps to run, fucking run, just run. Don't stop, don't look back, just fucking run. When I see people walking around with fucking crosses in their neck, my brain immediately says, run, get the fuck out of here, because this is a crime cartel area owned by the Vatican cartel, and they are mind controlling people here to shit. And it's always like, poor countries like Greece, Spain, Italy, where poor people are really poor and brought down, then so they can be used for whatever the fuck purposes. And how do you use people? You take away their money, you take away their free will, you take away their relationships to the outside world and their comprehension of reality and the knowledge. You take the knowledge from them, like all the fucking Arab people do. That's why I know that my torturers are Arabs. Uh, well, that's not why I know, but I know that some of them are Arab people or Indians in the UK and in Saudi Arabia. Because they are the people who love to take away women's rights, men's rights. They don't let young girls go to school. These are the fuckers who do this shit. And so, how do you do that to a group of people? You take away knowledge, you restrict them, you push them down, so they become very dependent on whatever impulse they get. And that impulse is gonna be, first, is gonna be religion. But religion is always hypocrisy, because most of the people who go to church, especially in Italy, in Spain, in Greece, they are the fucking mafia. And even just when you see a church, what do you see? You see a ginormous building that made out of pure gold, and everywhere around it is just insane poverty. That alone should tell you that this city, this country is completely taken over and corrupted by the mafia, right? And these are these are the places where women don't have rights. These are the people that they use people as slaves. These are the places where they will discriminate you the most. I love small towns. I love small villages. They're really nice, as long as you're not aware of reality. So anyway, the point of this video is, if you see a YouTube video saying that you are the chosen one or you are God's child or some bullshit like that, don't even click on it. Skip the fuck to something that talks about protection, shielding, protecting your rights. And if you want faith, then find your faith in yourself, find your strength in yourself. Or go to church or believe in God. I'm not one who could or want to tell you or anyone how to live or what to believe in, but make sure that your connection to God is not corrupted by external forces. Because even the Bible says, and that's in my opinion just a mind control book, one of the first ones, even the Bible says that you don't need a church or don't need something to connect to God. You are God because God is in you and you are in God. You are one. You don't need somebody tell you how to live. You don't need some idiot tell you that you shouldn't do anything because you meant to suffer for a higher purpose. Meanwhile, they're driving a Mercedes. Really? Just so that maybe you can, I don't know, go to heaven, or maybe you can have rest in your next life. But thank you so much. No fucking way, thank you. Right? But anyway, that's all for now. I hope it's helpful. It's not a popular opinion. Every time I make a video, I'm just tortured even further. But I don't give a fuck.